Deadly Brew is an amazing rune for rogues in Season of Discovery. It makes it that every time you deal some kind of poison damage, you apply deadly poison to the target. And if you have no poisons equipped, it's going to act like you have instant poison. It also increases the damage done by both your deadly poison and your instant poison. It's just all around a fantastic rune to pick up. To get this rune, you have to get to level 20, and then in the mail, you're going to get a mysterious letter from C, called an offer. And C is going to tell you that they've hidden something in Pyrewood Village. Where is Pyrewood Village? Well, you gotta go into the map and go all the way up to the northern eastern kingdoms. Here, in Silverpine Forest, we can find Pyrewood Village around here, just south of Shadowfang Keep. This is Horde territory, and quite a ways away from anywhere that the Alliance is going to be. So to get there, we need to make our way up to Menethil Harbor. From Menethil, we're going to jump into the water and swim our way up. We're going to swim around the Arathi Highlands, which is a super dangerous zone full of level 40 monsters. You really don't want to be running through there yourself. Then we're going to swim into Hillsbrad Foothills, avoid all the murlocs on the coast, and make our way to the town. Grab the flight point, and then run over into Silvertine Forest. For Horde, this is way easier to get to. Just head your way outside of Duratar and get on the Zeppelin. That will take you all the way over into Tirisfal Glades up at Brill. Hop off the Zeppelin, make your way down into Silverpine Forest, and you can easily get to Shadowfang Keep and the little hut that we're looking for right here. So once you're at Pyrewood Village, find this little hut just outside the village. Head inside and you'll find the Dead Drop chest. Interacting with this is going to give you a chest to find the Horn of Zel'Thas. To get this, you have to go into Shadowfang Keep solo and find 2 specific mobs and pickpocket them. These mobs only spawn if you enter the dungeon with no group, and you don't have a group join you. Now, it's going to be pretty hard to solo through Shadowfang Keep at level 25, but they help you out with this by getting you a special item. To get it, you have to head over to Stone Talon Mountains. For Horde players, make your way over to the Crossroads. Then head west along the route into Stone Talon Mountains. You can follow the path up and get to this quest giver inside Windshear Crag. For Alliance players, you're going to have to again make your way up to Menethil Harbor. Take the boat from Menethil all the way up to Darkshore. From Darkshore, you're going to run your way down and into Ashenvale, all the way down to the Talon Deep Path, which will take you a route into the eastern side of Windshear Crag. You then travel through Windshear Crag to the quest giver on the western side. Tucked away in the hills is Phoenix, the Goblin quest giver. He's going to give you a repeatable quest where you need to get a Venture Co. work order. To get one of these, you need to pickpocket or loot one of the Venture Co. operators in Windshear Crag. For the Mon Gouch rune, you're going to have to spend a lot of time in Windshear Crag killing all of the robots here to get your Shredder turbochargers. You might want to do that at the same time as you're doing this, just a suggestion. Once you got yourself a Venture Co. work order, head your way back to Phoenix and he will give you a breaching charge. This allows you to blow open the heavy wooden gate after the first boss in Shadowfang Keep without needing to kill the boss. This is going to be critical to doing this quest. Now that you have the breaching charge, head your way back all the way up to Shadowfang Keep and into the dungeon. I would highly recommend doing this over level 24, making sure to pick up Distract. Distract is going to make this way easier, and being level 24 is going to mean a lot of these mobs are going to have a harder time detecting you and make this process a lot smoother. I did it at a lower level, and it was a nightmare to get through. I made my character naked to make sure dying to all the things didn't make me lose resources, and spent a lot of time navigating through the dungeon to successfully get all of these parts. When you reach the top of the stairs, you're able to use that blast charge on the door without having to kill that first boss, allowing you to stealth into the courtyard. Make sure to finish this entire process in one go, and don't let the instance reset on you. If you do, you're going to have to go back to Stone Town Mountains and get another one of those blasting charges. Once we're in the courtyard, we need to make our way down into the banquet hall, so we're going to navigate through the middle of the courtyard, watching all of these patrols. We have to sneak into the pantry, and then into the cook's room, sneaking around the boss and into the banquet hall. Up on the ledge here, we're going to find the first person that we have to loot, the sister. Jumping up on the platform, we're able to get in behind her. This will get you the sister's half key. Then return to the door of the room and sneak along the wall up the stairs behind the boss. Once you're at the top of the stairs, instead of heading left like you usually would in the dungeon, instead head right. There's going to be a room full of ghastly ghouls, and in there is the second mob that we have to pickpocket, the brother. This room has a lot of guys that have a lot of patrol paths that are really random, so be very careful and pay attention to people turning towards you. Once you've got the brother's key, now you need to find somewhere safe to be able to combine the two key halves. Your best bet is the curving stairwell behind the previous boss, so we're going to head backwards into that stairwell and combine the key into one. Once we have a combined key, we need to make our way back into the courtyard. This time, we're going to head into the stables where the horses are at, and in the stable room, there's a chest that we can loot with this newly acquired key to get the Horn of Zelthos. Once you have the horn, head out of the dungeon and back to that shady house outside of Pyrewood Village. Place the horn into the drop stash and head back to your major city. Once you've arrived back in your major city, you're going to get another piece of mail saying thank you for the job well done, and they've left you a prize back in that store box. This is a pain for the Alliance because now you got to get all the way back to Traffic Cave again after just getting back to Stormwind. So we're going to head back to Manthil Harbor, fly all the way back, and run all the way back to that Pyrewood Village drop box to pick up our rune. This rune is a lot of work to get, but it is definitely worth it. It's one of the best runes for rogues, and it's just absolutely fantastic to be able to get that stacking deadly poison on your weapons. I hope this guide helped you find this rune. I'm Zesty Phresh with Zaza Games, and we'll catch you guys next time.